everyone, Bonnie here with a Barre Mat Pilates fusion workout for you today. The first part of the workout, I'm going to be using a chair. You can use a bar if you have one at home, just something to hang on to. I will be using a small ball for a couple exercises, not something you have to have, but if you do, you can use that, and then we'll be on the mat and do some core and some more upper body and leg work at the end of class. So we're gonna start just parallel, feet standing up nice and tall, and just start with a little releve. So this is a rise and lower, weight across all 10 toes, light on our fingertips. So just really working on establishing a good alignment, right? Hips, knees, ankles, aligned up. And don't worry so much about going super high, but pressing evenly through the feet. Let's go 3 and 2. Think about that posture. 1. Now leave the heels up, but just a little bit, and we're going to bend the knees and then straighten the legs. And work on keeping the heels still. So pretend they're sitting up on a little ledge, and you bend the knees, and as you straighten, push into the ground, spreading the toes apart, lift up tall, and bend down, and straighten up. Go for 3, and up, and 2, and lift once more, lift, lower the heels, little plies. Remember, these are knee bends, knees going forward, tracking over the toes, getting a stretch into the back of our ankles. Let's bend down and rise, bending 2 and lift 1 more time, and then rolling through our feet. Take your plie, roll the heels up, keep them where they are as you straighten the legs, and lower down. And bend the knees. Roll up, straighten the legs to lower. Twice more, bend. Heels up, keep them up, lift and lower. Last time, bend, roll up, lift, lower the heels. Let's come into Pilates V. Heels are together, toes out but not too wide, and rise up, heels together. Keep those heels squeezed nice and tight. Zip up through the legs, bending the knees. Heels stay together and at the same height as you zip the legs. Be mindful that the knees don't go too wide, right? So we don't want them wider. You notice the chair I'm using. My knees stay within the frame of the chair. So I'm pointing them at the front diagonal, tail tucked under, tall spine. Like you're gliding down a wall. Go down and zip. So just going through some really fundamental movements today. Focus on feeling into the legs for 3 and down. So a couple reminders. If you don't lift the heels very high, actually you can get a little more work into the legs. Let's go down and hold. Little pulses. Focus on the lift in the pulse. I'm squeezing my heels, squeezing the inner thighs, and we go for 8 and 7. Pulse 6 and 5. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and rise. Lower those heels down. Step the feet wide. And we take a plie from here. Toes are still turned out. We releve the heels up and lower down. So rise the heels, lower, all the toes spread out, evenly weighted, lift and lower, lift and hold. Heels hovering, bend the knees here, and lift. So this one, very important, the heels aren't super high. You'll actually get more inner thigh activation. Bend and zip the legs. So feel again, tail going down. Knees press a little more open this time. Heels are low but lifted. Down and up and down and up 2 more, down and up, down and hold, and pulse. Focus on that lift, feeling all the toes press, inner thighs pull together, 8, 7, 6, and lift. The shakiness in the legs for 4, and 3, and 2, and rise, lower the heels. Step back into a stretch, reach your arms, straighten out those legs, and bring it on up. Working more into the hips. Move your chair or support to the side. And we're going to stand on our right foot with the left toes back. Now, depending on the chair, I'm going to suggest that you come down to your forearms. If that is a little too low, just leave your hands on and bend your elbows. Turn out the supporting leg so the toes point at an angle, as well as the lifting leg. Tap the toes down to the floor and extend out straight. Hips are square to the floor, not taking the leg any higher than the hip height. We lower down and up and down. The arms are actively pushing in to the chair. So the shoulders are set. Get abdominals lifting up, really isolating glutes and hamstrings on this leg lift. Let's go 4 and lift, and 3 and lift, 2 and 1. Hold the leg up here. We're going to do a circle. Take the leg out, down, and up. Out, down, and up. Just a few of these. Starting to really feel that standing leg. Working for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Reverse. It goes down and around. Make sure we're breathing here, and around. Stable standing leg, and around. And we have 3 more. 1, and 2, and 3. Now bend the back knee, bend the standing leg. Bring the back kind of heel toward the calf, and then we're going to lift the back leg. Bring it down and lift. So it's a little called an attitude position. Leg is bent. Lower it toward the ankle and lift. Really feeling those hips on this one. 4 and lift. Lower 3 and lift. 2 more. Down and up and down and up. Step it in. Walk the hips back. I don't know about you, but that was way more in my standing legs. So I'm going to just shift my hips to my right. Give that right hip a little extra stretch. And then we bring it on up. Now I'm going to move my support to the other side. Feel free to keep yours where it is. And place the arms back down. Remember to switch your standing leg. Right? If you're not sure, you'll probably find out right away because that's where the work is. And the leg lifts, notice straight line, hips not open but square, and tap the big toe down and lift up and tap down and stretch. So having the arms down allows for more range of motion in the leg without going into our back, but it really puts more work into the hips. So please modify or go smaller with that legs if you need to for 3, and lift, and 2, and lengthen 1 more time, and then we circle. Go out, down, and up, out, down. Try to keep everything else really still. Down and up and around. 2 more. Circle and lift and circle and reverse. Take the leg down, around and up and down, around and up. Again, down and circle. We have 3 and 2. Think about your form, your position. 1. I know I'm feeling it. We bend the knee. We bring it down toward the ankle and we lift it and lower. It's that lowering all the way that really kind of creates a deeper challenge on those legs. And lift. Let's go. 4. And up. And 3. And lengthen. 2 more times. Down. And up. And down. And up. And set it down. Walk those hands onto your chair. Send the hips out. And once again, maybe a little more love on that left side. And then we come all the way up to the top. All right, that is it with your bar. So you may set that to the side. And we're gonna come down to the floor with our ball. So start by taking a seat. Ball is between the knees. Knees are bent. And we're gonna reach forward, taking a little ab curl to the back. So we inhale long here. Exhale, tuck back. And roll up, sit tall, let your arms open. And again, forward, start at the tailbone, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the ball. And roll up and extend. Twice more, take it down. And up and extend. One more time, go down. Now from this position, just slide the hands so the elbows come to the floor. You may need to adjust the legs. Working our triceps, press into the palms, make sure the chest is open. We're going to push into our hands, lift the body up, and bend down. Now you can do a little bend here if you are able to, want a little more challenge. See if you can go all the way down, all the way up. Up to you on that range of motion. Obviously further down, a little more difficult, working those triceps. Down and up. Let's go. 4. And lift. Lower for 3. Squeezing the ball. And 2. And lift. This time down and stay. Careful to keep the chest open. Squeezing the ball, using my abdominals here to lift my legs. And then bring them down, feet to the floor. Exhale, scoop. And in. Really think about keeping the torso quiet or even exaggerate that tuck. And lower. Exhale for 4. And down. Lift for 3. Really scoop that tail under. Arms are strong. 2. And down. Once more. Feet come down. One more tricep. Push up to lift. And go ahead and round forward. Now we're going to move the ball down by our ankles. And take another half roll back. So you have to squeeze right into the ankles. Arms come forward. Tuck and roll down. About halfway and scoop and lift. And again, go down. Reaching the ribs away from the thighs and rise on up. Twice more, go down. And down. And up. This time we're going to stay in the down position and start to twist from side to side. Now, we want to try to keep the legs as still as we can. This is trunk rotation, turning and turn. So you're following the hands with your eyes and twist and twist and twist and figure 8s. Go down and up and down and up. So if you need a little extra, you want more obliques, go lower into your rollback and twist. Let's go for 4 and 3 and twist. 2 more and 2 and twist and 1 and twist. Come to center, sit on up And then we're gonna roll it back, bring the arms, slide them underneath. And from here, lifting our legs again, scooping through the belly, and this time tapping the toes. So draw the belly in, lift, and tap the toes. Again, scoop, and down. Really think navel to spine, shoulders are strong, and lower, and lift for 3. And down, and 2, and down. One more time here. Tap the toes, little side to side, toes to one side, knees to the other. Look at your toes, and then switch, and switch. So I'm picking them up and tapping them down. Little can, getting that C curve in the torso, and side to side. Keep going for 4, and 3, 2 more, twist 2, and 1, and 1. Set the feet down, and come up, push into your hands, round forward over the legs, and we're gonna take a full roll back. So you can extend the legs out long, you can set the ball to the side, and reach forward, tuck and roll back, so squeezing the glutes, roll it all the way down, stretch. Inhale, exhale to come up. You'll notice I switched my legs. You've been watching my videos, you know, I do what I need to do, you do what you need to do to roll through your spine. Be able to move with control. 2 more here, up. And lift and down. And 1 more time up. And bring it on down. Very good. Coming into some oblique work. We're gonna bend our knees, put them flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Bring your bring both hands behind the head to start. Come up into an ab curl. So supporting the head, and lifting through those upper abdominals. Then we're gonna take our right arm down to the floor on the side. Now ideally you wanna be able to slide on the floor. So if you're on a carpeted surface, just maybe try to keep the hand slightly above. And I'm going to turn to my right and reach that arm. So I'm sliding it along the ground. Try not to let the knees collapse. So both hips anchor, and then come to center. So slide your right hand down, drag it along the floor, and then back. So use that reach of the arm to give you more lift, and bring it back, and take it up, and back. Exhale, lift. And then we're gonna add a lift of the right leg. Inner thighs squeeze together, curl it up, and send it back. And curl it up, and back. Again, exhale, reach, and back. 1 more time, hold, and come down. Other side, bring both hands behind the head, curl up in the middle, extend that left arm, and then pick the right shoulder blade off, and slide it back. So sliding my hand along the ground, picking up that shoulder blade, both feet anchor down. Exhale, lift up, and lower, and lift and reach, and back. Keep going here, and back. Once more, pick up the left leg. So you have to really anchor with the right, and up again, twist, and down. Lift up, lower. We'll do 3 more. So use the arm to slide, give yourself a deeper rotation, and 2, and down. Once more, and down. Low abdominals, bring both hands behind the head, both legs at tabletop to start. Ab curl up. Now you can extend the legs or keep them slightly bent. Reverse pelvic curl. Just pull and release. Low belly, up and down. Try to keep the upper body lifted. If that's too difficult, soften your knees and really feel your tailbone roll off and back down. We have 4 and lower. Lift 3 and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last 1 and down. Lay it down. We're gonna flip on over. And if you have the ball handy, we're gonna place it between our feet and lay all the way down with the forehead on the hands. Knees are about mat width apart. Squeeze the ball with the heels, activating our glutes. We're gonna press the pelvis down, lift the legs up and lower. Squeeze to lift and lower. Try to relax through the upper body here and lift and lower. Go for 4 and down. Lift 3 and down. 2 more. Lift up. Lift and hold. Little pulses, go up and 2. Lift 3 and 4. Squeeze 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now extend, oops, drop my ball there. Extend your legs straight. Bring the hands beside you. Palms down to the floor. Reach the fingers back. Float the legs and lower down. Again, reach to rise and lower. Reach, chest open and down. Once more, reach, squeeze the ball, little pulses. If you can, arms out at a T, keep pulsing, and arms overhead for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the ball, rest the head. Bring the hands by the shoulders and press up and back. I'm walking the knees in into a child's pose. And we're going to step into a plank. So come forward, wrist under the shoulders. Step the feet back. And we're going to take a leg lift to the side. Right leg comes up. It goes out and in. If you want to tap the floor, tap out and in, or keep it off the ground. Go 4 and 3 and in. 2 more. Out and in. Other side. Switch legs and go out and in. Strong through the arms. Nice long back. Out and in and out and in. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Step the feet down, pike the hips up, adjust the legs in so you can walk through your feet, stretching into those calves and ankles. And stretch through the legs, bend your knees, walk the hands in toward the feet. Come to a nice forward fold. Roll yourself all the way up, taking the arms up overhead. We're going to round down here, chin to chest, round over. Walk out and step the right foot forward between the hands. Find a lunge position here. Try to elongate through the torso. And then bring that back knee down, pressing the hips forward. If you are able to, we're going to bend the back leg, reach around with the opposite hand toward the foot. And as we draw in, press the hips forward, opening the chest toward that front leg. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. And then release the leg, place the hand, transition through plank, so step out and other foot comes in. First, find a long lunge, elongate the spine, and then lower the back knee, reach opposite hand to foot, open up through the chest, press the hips forward. Just take a couple deep breaths and release that leg, back up to plank and down dog, press up. Just take a couple breaths, gonna move side to side. And then walk the feet forward, come into a forward fold, generous bend in the knees, really hang over. And then roll up, peel through the spine, head the last thing to lift, stretch the arms above the head. And then let the arms come down by our sides. All righty, that is it for you guys today. Thank you as always for joining me, and I will see you next time.